Hello and welcome to another behind the scenes Undertale animation video. If you're not familiar with the previous videos showing off the efforts involved, or if you've not seen the trailer, links to those will be in the description and also on-screen card format for you to click if you're watching this on YouTube. In this video, I'll go over what's happened since last behind the scenes, because, oh boy, it's a lot. Since the last video, I changed the name of the project to Immersiontale. This was to help make it stand out because of the small additions I'm doing to the story, thus making it its own alternate universe, and so it joins the other Undertale AUs as a result, of which there are so many. I had to update my entire computer from an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and a GeForce 970 to an i7 with 32 gigs of RAM and a 12 gig 3060. This has allowed me to render my scenes a lot faster and preview them quicker, so this has improved production speed while at the same time showing me that some of the earlier scenes from the Ruins and the True Lab will have to be slightly tweaked to match each other for speed. This is not a major issue though, I'm just happy to be able to work faster and continue to produce content. As part of my efforts to reach the wider Undertale community and fans, I did a promotional crossover with the Undernet Hub on VR chat. As a result, things have been incredible. Not only has the project been gaining more attention, I've been chilling out in VR chat and meeting people in hopes of getting feedback on the original trailer, because I look at this stuff all the time, and even though it's exciting to work on and really fun, I do tend to downplay my own work. So when it comes to people's reactions, I didn't expect the level of positivity I've gotten over the past few days when previewing it.
Damn.
It looks amazing, actually. Like, really.
Honestly, if I wasn't filled with determination before, I am now as a result. I've also had a massive lucky streak when it comes to getting help for the project, including meeting a lot of great and friendly people who I've been able to interact with and get assistance from, including finding the source file for Burger Pants that I've been looking for almost 8 months that was apparently wiped clean from the internet. I've also been allowed to use models from the Undernet Hub that can be seen currently if you visit it in VR chat. This includes Heat's Flamesman and Sad Dragon, with my last target at the moment being the fish receptionist in the MTT resort. When I asked for these models, I'm obviously polite and as friendly as I can be because I enjoy it and also because I think it provides a little less stress to the creators, though I'll admit, because of how much I've been asking recently from people, it could come off as a little desperate. In my defense, without them, the underground will look a little lonely, so it's a bit awkward. The easiest way to avoid that is to hope that I can get all the characters I can possibly get so I can make the underground feel full like in the game. I also got permission from Floral Pikmin, who has featured heavily in the behind-the-scenes videos for the True Lab, to use Asriel's model. This is so I can build a new version of the God of Hyperdeath to use in the final scenes of the movie. So, again, big thanks to Floral, and also big thanks to Muffet and Smalltris from the Undernet Hub for allowing me to use the NPC models for Sad Dragon and Heat's Flamesman. Also, thanks to Jitlag and Inky Eon for archiving Yaruse Nai's model of Burger Pants from MMD. Admittedly, I'm still after models for other characters so I can include as many as possible, like previously mentioned, so I'm currently on the lookout for Blender source files for the best looking versions of the following characters: Muffet, the Fish Receptionist, Icecap, the Royal Guards, Gerson, Onion-san, Catty, Lukes, Night Knight, Snowdrake, and So Sorry, with any other characters after this being optional depending on how good they look and if they're available. The cast is already about 30 characters or more, I think. In other news, while meeting new people and gathering new assets, the tagline I included in the poster, "By the Community, for the Community," inspired by Takashi Iizuka's description for Sonic Mania, "By the Mania, for the Mania," has become more fitting, as the community is indeed slowly pitching in to help create this massive project. It's a passion project driven by the love of Undertale, for fans, by fans, including getting people like Dorked from YouTube and Inverted Fate to check out certain ideas and details. And the help also extends into voice acting. one thing I've always had a concern about. My original idea was to make the entire story into a short animation, but then when I started diving more into the full story and its detail, the concerns about a large cast and voice acting grew and grew. But recently, these fears I've had have started to relax a little more after starting to talk to people in VR chat about voicing characters to help out. This leads me to Lo-Fi T.
Well, you know, since we moved to this new area, Frisk has been gathering lots of heart-shaped rocks. Would those perhaps work?
No, I need that heart-shaped object that they obtained.
And Wally Darling.
Trapped behind the barrier, and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked, until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he's pretty lousy at names.
Currently playing Papyrus and Frisk, with one of Lo-Fi's friends currently wanting to voice Kara. My goal for the voice acting is to try and match the way the scenes feel, and also try to match closely to the Undertale cinematic dub, which is fantastic in its own right.
Oh, hello. I am Toriel. Are you the human's friend? It is nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Hey, Asgore, is that your ex? Jeez, that's rough, buddy.
I'm currently writing up more twists and little details for the script. As I've mentioned before, it has a catch inspired by its namesake, immersion, a concept that was first shown off to me in a behind-the-scenes documentary for Halo 2 that I've been fascinated with for over a decade now.
But the more you can make somebody believe that they're in this cool place, that they're on Halo fighting the Covenant instead of whatever, sitting in their living room at 2 in the morning trying to, finish some stupid video game.
I also made a Twitter page to document the development for people to follow if you'd like to see more frequent behind the scenes and keep up with development outside of YouTube. So, things are looking up at the moment. Progress is a little bit slow, but I've gotten even more support, met new, friendly and exciting people who want to help, and that works great. Expect more coming in the future. If you wish to help out, feel free to contact me on either YouTube, VR chat, the Undernet Discord, assuming you're there, DeviantArt under the same name, Moody Data, or Twitter at Immersiontale. The current credit list is around 8 pages in Google Docs long, full of people credited for even the smallest idea or help, with me needing to add more for each piece of artwork or anything else that I use as reference or inspiration, so it's most likely that a large portion of the community will be credited by the end of things. Either way, thanks for sticking around if you made it to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye!